Welcome back, friends. Good to be back with you. Let's begin, as always, with invocation to the lineage of gurus. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, dearest friend, beloved God, great masters of self-realization, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashai, Swami Sri Yukteswar, beloved Guru Paramhansa Yogananda ji, great saints and sages of all traditions, we humbly invoke your presence. Attune us to your consciousness. Make us like you. Allow us to go deep in meditation tonight. Pull us into your flow. Divine Mother, awaken your love in me. Then teach me to awaken that love in all. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So this week in meditation, some things that have been coming up for me have been around this idea of casting judgment on ourselves. There's something I heard a talk this week by Naya Swami Asha from Ananda Village, and she was talking about this casting judgment on ourselves. And in meditation, it came to me this idea that I've been casting judgment on myself, and that over many, many lifetimes and across our current lifetime, there's a buildup of judgment on our hearts. And our hearts become heavier and heavier. It made me think of the Buddhist teaching or the Egyptian mythology, where in the after-death phase, our hearts are weighed, and whether our hearts are lighter than a feather or not determines the destination of that soul. And it made me think that if I could remove this judgment from my heart, that it would become lighter. And when feeling this idea in meditation, my heart began to feel lighter. And so in meditation tonight, let's practice letting go of judgment. Naya Swami Asha was quoting Swami Kriyananda in the talk that I heard, and Swami said, if you're going to cast judgment on yourself, which I don't recommend that you do, you should only cast judgment based on who you aspire to become, not on your past actions. We should only judge ourselves based on that. We shouldn't judge ourselves at all. But who we aspire to become is where we're headed. We're on the quest, we're on the journey. We have a vision of ourselves and where we're going. And oftentimes when we begin, always when we begin meditating, what we're doing is developing awareness. She was saying in that talk that once we develop awareness, more and more awareness, not only do we become more aware of the beauty that is all around us. And perhaps we become more efficient and we stop wasting time because we're so aware of what we're doing. But we also become aware of ourselves more and more, and that can be very uncomfortable because things we were previously numb to or unaware of didn't bother us. And now we have this vision of ourselves, this future vision of ourselves, and we start to see ourselves and all the flaws and all the things that we need to work on, or we beat ourselves up for every little thing. So we should only cast judgment for that which we aim to become. And I wanted to read some words from Paramhansa Yogananda. And this is about how to overcome worry. He says, whenever you find yourself indulging in a worry feast, go on a partial or complete worry fast for one day or for a week. Wherever you make up your mind not to worry, stick to your resolution. You can calmly solve the most difficult problems, putting forth your greatest effort, and at the same time absolutely refuse to worry. Tell your mind, I am satisfied and happy that I am doing my best to solve my problem. There is absolutely no reason to worry. When you are on a worry fast, drink copiously of the fresh waters of peace, flowing from the spring of every circumstance, vitalized by your determination to be cheerful. If you have made up your mind to be cheerful, nothing can make you unhappy. If you choose not to destroy your peace of mind by worrying about unhappy circumstances, none can make you dejected. Concern yourself only with the untiring performance of right actions and not their results. Leave the results to God, saying, I have done my best under the circumstance. Therefore, I am happy. Om. Something that's been also very helpful for me in meditation this week is that if we can be content and satisfied with everything that is, if we're sitting in meditation, our eyes closed, listening. If we're just listening and watching, feeling content, feeling the body, noticing, moving the awareness, and we're content and we're not imposing any new thoughts or ideas or opinions. If we're simply perceiving, experiencing all that is, without a desire to change it. It's like we're experiencing God in all of His manifestation in front of us at all times. The thoughts come in when we want to change it. We think it's not good. We think it should be different. So we're imposing our thoughts. So in meditation tonight, if we are feeling, tuning our awareness, watching the spiritual eye, feeling the heart, listening, without imposing our opinions on it. And there's no need to think. So hold that idea in mind and then let it go. Let's begin with a prayer, and you can repeat this internally after me. Teach me, O Spirit, by meditation, to stop the storm of breath, the skipping of my mental restlessness, and all of the sensory disturbances that rage on in the lake of my mind. Let the magic wand of my intuition halt the gale of passions and unnecessary desires. In the rippleless lake of my mind, then, let me behold the undistorted reflection of the moon of my soul, glistening ever with the reflected light of thy presence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's begin with the simple breathing exercise where we'll be inhaling with a double inhalation, tensing the whole body, all of the muscles, feeling them vibrating with energy as you're drawing in energy, cosmic energy into the body. And then with a double exhalation, release and relax and feeling all of the tension dissolve from the muscles, from your body, allowing you to drop the body and go inwards. So let's take a deep breath in and all the way out. And now let's sit, making sure our back is straight up in a straight line, feeling that our torso and our neck is becoming elongated as if a magnet were pulling us upwards. And then sit relaxed, feeling that you are like the trunk of a tree, unmoving. And take a deep breath in and all the way out. Now double inhale, intense. Low, medium, high tension, vibrating with energy. Exhale, relax. Feel. Inhale, intense. Low, medium, high tension. Exhale, relax. Inhale, intense. Low, medium, high tension. A little bit higher. Exhale, relax. Dissolve. Release all of the tension in the body, allowing you to go inwards. Now let's do a few rounds of measured breathing where we'll inhale to a count of 8, hold to a count of 8, and then exhaling to a count of 8. So take a deep breath in and all the way out. Inhaling slowly. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold. And exhale, breathing normally. And now, recall a moment in your life where you can recall a special joy. Perhaps a time when you were in nature, or a time where you felt closest to another human being. Take a minute and feel that memory. Recalling the feeling of joy. What did it feel like? What did it look like? What did it sound like? Now, remove from that moment all sense of excitement or restlessness. Then remove from it also all sense of cause. Don't associate the feeling with what was happening at the time. Let your memory of joy exist as a pure reality in itself. Feel the joy in its pure essence. Holding on to that feeling, let it fill your whole being, permeating every fiber of your being with joy energy. Allow yourself to feel joyful and free. Continuing to feel this joyful experience. Joyful state of consciousness. Begin to notice the sensations of the breath. Feeling the inhalation and the exhalation. with sensitivity, sensation of warmness on the exhalation. Letting the breath come and go, just like waves on a seashore. You're sitting, watching, come and go. Feeling more and more at peace, calmness moving over you as you tune your awareness to the breath, focusing only on the breath. Ramdas tells us that awareness is a bit like a flashlight. Shines on this or on that, but never on itself. Shine this light of awareness on the breath, feeling the sensation in the nostrils, just letting it come and go, watching without imposing any desires, opinions, fully content with what is. And now let's add the mantra silently chanting Hong on the inhalation and Sa on the exhalation. Feeling the sensation of the breath in the nostrils. Begin to feel that sensation moving up slightly to the bridge of the nose, where the nose meets the skull. Feel that you are breathing in and out through this point. And now as you become more and more relaxed, feel that sensation of the breath move up again, just slightly now to the point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. Mentally chanting Hong on the inhale, Sa on the exhale. Feeling the breath cool on the inhalation, warm on the exhalation, mentally chanting Hong-Sau. And if you're familiar with the right index finger, you can add that now. Yogananda tells us that Hong-Sau is a very powerful technique for developing concentration. And that with concentration, we can heal our minds. As you focus on the technique, feel your mind healing as you focus and concentrate. With added willpower and determination, we can make these good habits stronger, overpowering the bad habits quicker. We can become more concentrated, more focused, by determining now to not impose our opinions and our thoughts and worries and our projects and our to-do lists onto the mental landscape. Say, I can and I will carve out this time now to drop all cares and worries. Focusing on the mantra, Hong on the inhale, Sau on the exhale. Feeling the breath cool on the inhalation, warm on the exhalation. Letting go. You find your mind is drifted. Notice the thought and love that thought. Let it go. Returning to the technique. Feeling completely content with everything that is. No desire to change anything. Yogananda tells us that this life is like a movie. It's just a show, not to get mixed up in it. We can be at ease with all that is, knowing that it is a show for our education and for our entertainment. Now in meditation we can practice being content with all that is. Focusing on the mantra. Let's meditate undistracted now for 30 seconds. And now, letting go of the focus on the breath, letting go of the mantra, letting go of the index finger. Taking a deep breath as if you were breathing in through your heart. Feel now the energy in the heart holding the breath, feeling the heart energy, and feel that energy moving up through your throat, lifting your spine and your torso, moving the energy up through your throat, up to the medulla, at the base of the skull, the base of the brain, moving forward to the spiritual eye, gazing into the infinite through that point, exhaling 3 times, and relaxing, keeping the gaze now uplifted to the point between the eyebrows. Turning all of your attention, awareness to that point, and feel that you are moving through that point. Yogananda tells us that this point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye, is like a mental microphone or a spiritual broadcasting station. Where, with focused, undistracted concentration at this point, we can send out prayer demands as children of God. God has separated himself into his countless souls. That's what we are, and we return and communicate back to ourselves at this mental microphone, the point between the eyebrows. So with your focus there, letting go of all lesser desires, call out from that point, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. Soul calling back to the source. We can approach the source, the one in familial ways. We were created in God's image, so the image of family and relationships is a quality of the divine. We can approach the divine as the Divine Mother, the Heavenly Father, a dearest friend who cares only about our awakening and our freedom, our realization of joy, our beloved, calling out from that point, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. And now with an eagerness to make this contact, this connection, begin to notice a sensation, feeling in the heart center. Begin to feel it now as a sense of peace. Begin to feel in your heart as you notice. You begin now to notice the sense of peace in the room that you're in. Feel that energy of peace, of quietness, stillness, being completely content with all that is. Even the sounds that you hear can be heard as silence, as Om. Feeling this peaceful vibration in the heart, let it grow and expand. Fill your entire being with a peaceful energy, the peace that passes all understanding. Feeling. And now feel that peace gathering in your heart. And feel that peaceful energy as it lifts your spine and your torso, feeling your head being pulled upwards by a magnet, and feeling that energy in the heart being pulled up by a magnet up through your throat, up to the medulla, moving forward to the spiritual eye. Feeling energy there at the spiritual eye, gazing out, gazing into the infinite. Call out from that point, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. The spiritual eye is actually the opposite pole of the spiritual eye chakra, the medulla at the base of the brain, the spiritual eye, the point between the eyebrows. We're actually seeing a reflection. As we look outward, we're actually looking back into ourselves. With the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, call to this reflection. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Feeling confident that you will receive an answer. With complete attention, undistracted. calling out, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. Swami Kriyananda tells us that God's love is always flowing to us, and it is we, by our love, who must complete the circuit. As you call out from that broadcasting station at the spiritual eye, call out with love, offering your love to God, and thereby creating a magnetic field which in turn draws the divine love to you, creating a stronger and stronger magnetism, the more willpower you put out. This is why we were created, to complete this circuit. That's why duality exists, so that there can be the beloved and the loved, and this connection of love between two, becoming one. We were created so that we could learn to love God more than we love the pleasures of this creation of ours. So calling out with your love and receiving this love simultaneously in your heart, you are the giver and the receiver. Begin to feel this vibration of love energy. Being fully content with all that is, fully allowing all that is. Giving love and receiving love. Feeling this love energy becoming more and more powerful as you complete this circuit. Feeling this love energy begin to expand and permeate every fiber of your being with love energy. Enjoying this connection, offering and receiving love beyond language, beyond thinking, feeling love in the heart, offering it at the spiritual eye. Feel this love transform and evolve into a sense of all-pervading bliss. Yogananda tells us that God is Sat-Chit Ananda, ever conscious, ever new, omnipresent bliss. feeling yourself merge again with the Great Self, which is this all-pervading bliss energy. This is our home. This is what exists beyond the body. We can experience the infinite without imposing our ideas and thoughts, worries and fears on it. We can experience the infinite as this all-pervading bliss. So feeling this blissful vibration, feel it as white light, healing energy inside your body, diamond light. Energy can heal us. Feel that you are tingling with this healing, joyful energy. Completely content, completely at home. Let's begin to share this energy, this healing vibration with our loved ones. Yogananda says that the most powerful technique for healing is through feeling. So as you feel that healing energy within you, you can share it. So call to mind anyone you know who's in need of healing energy. Could be physical, mental, spiritual healing. Call to mind one or more people. See who comes to mind. Say their names silently. And now begin to see them filled also with this white light healing energy. Feeling your body filled with it, cleansing, healing, soothing, feeling and seeing your loved ones also becoming free from suffering, joyful and free. In this way, we become warriors of light, sending light energy from our hearts. We can invoke this healing energy inside of us, and we can see it and feel it, and then we can offer it and share it with the entire universe. This is how we make a difference on planet Earth. When we do this, we'll find our true calling, because we can be free to know that Divine Mother is looking out for us, and we are joining with her to heal the planet and heal our loved ones, letting them become happy and free. So let's say a prayer together now as we send out this white light healing energy. We can imagine it spreading out through our hearts, out through our hands. We'll be chanting, we'll be rubbing our hands together, creating a warm energy, putting our hands up and chanting Om 3 times together. And we can imagine this energy, this healing bliss energy inside of us being shared with the room that we're in. As it comes out of our hands, you can visualize the light energy leaving your hands, filling the room that you're in with diamond light energy, healing and increasing the consciousness of everything that it touches. And feeling that energy spreading out and creating a more peaceful neighborhood, a more conscious neighborhood, a more loving community, and let it spread out as far as you can imagine. And then filling this globe with white light energy and beyond. So putting our hands together in front of the chest. Taking a deep breath. And now repeating after me out loud. Divine Mother,
Divine Mother,
Thou art omnipresent.
Thou art omnipresent.
Thou art in all Thy children.
Thou art in all Thy children.
Manifest Thy healing presence
Manifest Thy healing presence
in all bodies,
in all bodies,
minds,
minds,
and souls.
and souls.
Rubbing the hands together. Taking in a deep breath. Hands up. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace. Amen. I wanted to close with the poem Samadhi by Paramhansa Yogananda. This is a powerful piece of literature because it is a fully realized master writing in poetic prose his experience of the state of bliss called Samadhi, known as Samadhi, this reconnection with the oneness that we're tasting. So as you listen to these words, you can allow yourself, open yourself to receive this experience, familiarize yourself with this experience, visualize it. And with practice, the more you hear it, the more you recite it, you can become more and more spiritually adventurous with it until it becomes a reality for you, for your soul. Vanished the veils of light and shade, lifted every vapor of sorrow, sailed away all dawns of fleeting joy, gone the dim sensory mirage. Love, hate, health, disease, life, death, perished these false shadows on the screen of duality. Waves of laughter, scillas of sarcasm, melancholic whirlpools, melting in a vast sea of bliss. The storm of Maya stilled by magic wand of intuition deep. The universe, forgotten dream, subconsciously lurks, ready to invade my newly wakened memory divine. I live without the cosmic shadow, but it is not bereft of me. As the sea exists without the waves, yet they breathe not without the sea. Dreams, wakings, states of deep turiya, sleep, present, past, future, no more for me, but ever present, all flowing, I, everywhere. Planets, stars, stardust, earth, volcanic bursts of doomsday cataclysms, creation's molding furnace, glaciers of silent X-rays, burning electron floods, thoughts of all men, past, present, to come. Every blade of grass, myself, mankind, each particle of universal dust. Anger, greed, good, bad, salvation, lust. I swallowed, transmuted all into a vast ocean of blood of my own one being. Smoldering joy, off-puffed by meditation, blinding my tearful eyes, bursts into immortal flames of bliss. Consumed my tears, my frame, my all. Thou art I am thou, knowing, knower, known as one. Tranquil, unbroken thrill, eternally living, ever new peace. Enjoyable beyond imagination of expectancy. Samadhi bliss, not a mental chloroform or an unconscious state without willful return. Samadhi but extends my conscious realm beyond limits of the mortal frame to the farthest boundary of eternity, where I, the cosmic sea, watch the little ego floating in me. The sparrow, each grain of sand fall not without my sight. All space, like an iceberg, floats within my mental sea. Colossal container I of all things made. By deeper, longer, thirsty, guru-given meditation comes this celestial samadhi. Mobile murmurs of atoms are heard. The dark earth, mountains, veils, low, molten liquid. Flowing seas change into vapors of nebulae. Om blows upon vapors, opening wondrously their veils. Oceans stand revealed, shining electrons, till at last the sound of the cosmic drum. Vanish the grosser lights into eternal rays of all-pervading bliss. From joy I came, for joy I live. In sacred joy I melt. Ocean of mind, I drink all creation's waves. 24 veils of solid, liquid, vapor, light. Lift aright. Myself in everything enters the great myself. Gone forever, fitful flickering shadows of mortal memory. Spotless is my mental sky. Below, ahead, and high above. Eternity and I, one united ray. A tiny bubble of laughter. I am become the sea of mirth itself. Om. So that ends our hour together. But if you have a minute, a moment, let's end our time together with a round of eternal Om. And as we chant Om together, we can feel our bodies becoming more in harmony with nature. We can feel this connection in the heart. We can feel a sending and a receiving of love as we chant Om. And we can feel our bodies and our minds and our spirits healing. And then we can feel that the entire planet is healing. And all of the beings on it are healing and becoming more conscious, becoming more loving, becoming more peaceful, more content. And then as we end our meditation and we enter back into the physical world, let's enter back into a world, let's enter into a new world that is more conscious, more loving, more peaceful, more awake, more content, having more fun, enjoying life. And then expect to see that when you go out into the world or when you talk to others. So let's take a minute, let's take a moment to do some Oms together. This is an eternal Om, and you can follow me, and then we'll end with Amen. So putting the hands together in front of the heart, taking in a deep breath, breathing all the way out, breathing all the way in. Love and joy to you, friends.